Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Diablo 3. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by Dark Dragon.
I am your father.
And we also have on the call with us tonight.
I'm Jacob.
And you're playing your character...
Demon Hunter.
Right, and the class that you're playing, you know, what level are you? Give the viewers at home a little bit of information about, you know, what they can expect on this episode.
Level 34. And, just gonna be using Mark for Death mainly. Just to help out Dark Dragon.
Did you guys just kill that thing in like one hit?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
None of us had any idea what to
Yeah, I
expect.
think so.
How far
Well,
has Cool's
see, the
madness
cool
driven
thing
him?
is
How
my
much power
gargantuan
has
I'm
he
using
accumulated
Restless
in his
Giant.
mad quest?
So whenever it
only hope.
encounters a yellow, purple, or a world boss, it gains 20% movement, 35% attack speed, and another 200% physical damage.
That's crazy. Are we teleporting back to the entrance?
If you sell. Yeah.
That's nuts, though, for the stats that you guys have on your weapons and equipment. It really just... You can walk through this thing with one-shotting these enemies, where normally they may not take you that much longer, you know, 30, 40 seconds, but that kind of adds up after a certain amount of time. So we need to teleport back?
Yeah.
I am returning to town.
So we're going to go ahead and teleport back, guys, and talk to... who was it? Talk to somebody at the headnet camp.
The other reason I keep giving you gear is they might actually be upgrades for you, and if I can get you an upgrade, that just, you know, kind of helps.
I know.
Yeah, I understand that aspect, and I do kind of want to upgrade, but I don't know. I think what we're going to do is just kind of get through this area, and in between the videos, that's when I'll go through the equipment and see what we get there, and maybe upgrade my stuff, because I think once we get to level 70, pretty much everything I'm wearing right now is going to get replaced.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's our equipment right now is probably not even going to be what One Piece does, you know, at that level. So it's not like I'm trying to rush through the game, but I just want to give you guys a different perspective of somebody who is playing it like that.
Excuse me. We're wearing these. Not that one. So we're getting wicked XP. So I kind of want to get... See, I'm already level 35 and you're 34. So I'm already moving ahead of you.
Right.
So
and that's why I was trying to find pieces as well that would give me that bonus experience. That may be not as great of equipment, but still at the same time, you know, let me level a little bit faster.
Actually, speaking of that, I'm going to swap my gem out of my helmet so I can slow down how fast I level.
Oh, you guys don't have to do that. I mean, I'm going to catch up regardless. So.
Oh, eventually, yeah.
Well, pretty quickly at this rate. I mean, you guys are going to take me into the deeper and deeper dungeons that are going to allow me to get more and more experience per kill. You know, if you guys progress faster anyway. So, you know, it's all going to even itself out at some point. You're going to be getting less experience per kill because it's a much lower level than you, and I'm going to be getting much higher amount of experience off of it. And if I can get the right items that give me that bonus experience, then I'll catch up even easier, even faster. So.
Yeah, but what I want to do is I want to get it so that you're as close to leveling as we are, as I can, because I don't want us to be level 70 when you're still 40.
Which again is not a bad thing, because then you'll raise the level of the creatures in the game that you're playing with, and you know, you're going to be able to kill them a lot quicker. So either way, you're still getting experience, you're still having a good time. You're just not going to get the loot that you want out of any map that I'm on. But again, that's not really a big issue.
You won't get the loot that you want, or that we want you to get.
Well, again, once I get to level 70, it's all getting replaced. So the loot that I'm going to be getting is very, you know, it's only going to be there for a short time, and then it's going to be gone. So.
218% magic mine. Oh my god.
I wonder what mine is. I won't even look.
Gotta back up. There's a lot of food.
Mine's only...
You have a giant creature following you. Now, what kind of creature is that?
That's my gargantuan.
Oh, did you?
Told you, I'm using Restless Giant. It's
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the look on it, man. It definitely changes things up when you go through and pick different skills and different, you know, traits that you can give your abilities. What's your favorite so far with the character you're playing?
Depends on the build. If I'm doing Pat Master, then I definitely love retards because it's not very uber damage or anything like that, but it takes off so quickly that I can actually spam out my fetishes and run around with 30 fetishes almost constantly.
Right.
But if I'm doing my Uber DPS build, then I would definitely say like Soul Harvest.
I like the one that slows them down quite a bit. That one. It's the Wall of Dead? No, that's a different one.
Grasp of the Dead.
Yeah, I think that is the one. I like that one quite a bit if you're going against one big enemy. But if you're going against all these little small groups, it seems like it just doesn't have the area effectiveness that it needs. Did you guys have your mic come out? Did you guys have your mic come out?
No, that's
Just what?
it's you. You're mad loud.
I'm mad loud.
Yeah.
What on his headset?
Yeah, he's broadcasting so loud it's looping through his.
That's weird. It wasn't doing that a second ago.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
weird.
Well, I don't know what to
I
do on
need to
this one. We might have to go ahead and pause the episode here, guys. Hey guys, sorry about that, and we went ahead and got that figured out, hopefully here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is continue into the Western Channel. And now what would you guys...
The spirits are
I can still hear it every once in a while. I don't know what that is. We'll figure it out as we go through here, guys.
So
Now,
long as he lives, all of
what are we going to find over here? What are some of the mobs that we've run into that we haven't seen in the game before?
Much like us leaving
Well, we're
footprints.
running into the snake people,
Yes.
and we're
The more I
running
study
into
my uncle's
like
books, the more I
worms
realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
and stuff like that. So they're reptilian types, and all of the creatures pretty much that die in these tunnels, when they die, they explode and leave a nice poison cloud for you. Yay!
So having a high poison resist when you come in here is probably a good idea.
And definitely don't stand in one spot for long.
Yeah. Now, because they are cold-blooded, will you be able to use spells that maybe, you know, like what would be the opposite of what cold-blooded wants? You know, heat, cold? I mean, what's the one thing that I can never remember with them? I think it's heat, right? I think they need the warmth because they are cold-blooded. They don't have any of their own. So you'd want to give them more cold. And maybe, does that do more damage to them in the game or no?
No.
They probably should have done that. I would have liked to have seen that.
No, actually, yeah, there are resistances in the game, and if something's weak against it, then they take more damage. But all I can say is when you're here, you want to have good poison resist, but you don't really stick in here for too awfully long.
Do you ever think
What do you mean you don't stick? Like the level doesn't last very long, is what you're
I
saying?
believe
Yeah,
greatly
it's just
in the
it's
words
3
of the
levels of
spirits,
this
but
dungeon,
of this,
then you're done
I
with it.
do not know.
But that might be a long time, depending on
might
how
have been
fast
right.
you go through things. I know
There
some
is
people,
something
you know, they
special
play
about it.
games and they like to have it where they can hop on, do something, and hop off at a moment's notice. You know, they got kids, they got a few minutes where everybody's sleeping, or you know, where they have a little bit of time to themselves. So this level might take them a long time, depending on how often they can come in here, and you know, if they can complete an entire level every time they're on. They may just come in here, kill like 10 or 15 minutes looking around, getting loot, log out, and then when they log back in, they have to do it all over again. So
Yeah. Plus,
one lever
there are
down.
some people that like these tunnels that prefer to hunt in this area.
right, and you can grind in here ultimately at higher levels as well. So
You can grind anywhere you want.
yeah, so if you find a dungeon that you really like, or just like the creatures in there, like the theme about it, or whatever the case may be, you know, you can find that one spot and just kind of go back to it over and over again. this might be yours. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I like areas that are big and open and have a lot of grass and hills and things of that sort. But in a game like this, I tend to go for like the creepiest, most dank, you know, like out of the way dungeon you could possibly find. And those are the ones I usually tend to end up like sitting and grinding in, because it is like the places most people are not attracted to, like they won't be there, and so I have it all to myself. So or it's just so unique because they knew a lot of people weren't gonna dig it, you know, and they're like, well, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time creating like 15 dungeons that look like this.
Right.
What about you? What are y'all's you know, favorite kind of dungeons that you enjoy?
I like rifts.
Overburdened.
Rifts and greater rifts. I think they're awesome.
The Chaldean aqueducts were
And the
created
cool thing
by
about them is they're random for any zone in the game except for like world boss zones. So it changes it up, so it's not the same thing over and over and over.
Right. To get rid of a few of my pieces of armor right there so I can actually pick up some more stuff. Forgot to go back to town in between this video and the last. Need to keep remembering to do that, because you do pick up a lot of stuff fairly quickly in this game. It's easy to get overburdened. I do like the fact that you can teleport back anytime you want. Like, you don't have to have those little portal, what were they, like scrolls or parchment that you had to have in the last one, Diablo 2? Can't remember what the name of those were. I think they were scrolls, and you could actually create those by getting, like, was it 4 pieces and create a, you know, a scroll, and then have, you know, use it, and then you're just waiting until you get the next one at the very beginning of the game. It wasn't until later on that you were just overflowing with money and overflowing with all those portal pieces. You could even buy, I think it was a book that would hold like 20 or 30 of them. So you could teleport back pretty much whenever you wanted to, but this one's just so much more convenient. Like, it's just so easy. You don't have to spend any money. You don't ever have to remember to go back and buy more. It's just, if you want to go back, you go back. And
here's something I want to point out. Sorry to interrupt. Don't hit the barrel right there. That barrel contains the gem crafter, and there's an achievement that you can get that if you just stand here and listen to all the stupid stuff he says while he's in the barrel, you get the achievement.
oh, but that's it? Just an achievement? You don't get anything special out of that?
It's just an achievement, just like anything.
I'm just saying, like, he's not going to give you something special. He's not going to do something that he would not normally do. It's just for the achievement alone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, I mean, I don't mind doing things for achievements. I just, you know, for the people at home who may not know, I want to, you know, at least inform them that you're not going to get anything fantastic out of this. Sometimes you can do things with achievements. Sometimes you actually have to get the achievement before you can unlock other stuff.
Like, you see my banner?
Right.
You can create your own banner and specialize it and everything from your achievement rewards.
See, so that's kind of cool.
So
Now, should we talk to this guy, or is he going to say some more?
yeah, he's
Thank
gonna
you
talk.
for.
I just wasn't sure if once he broke out, you still had to talk to him for a few seconds.
I forgot to
No, I
introduce
broke him out
myself,
so
but
that
my
we
name
don't
is
sit here
covered
for the
with
next
scandal.
5 minutes listening to him say nothing.
Oh, you could have let him sit there. I don't mind sitting there waiting for it. I mean, you know.
No, it's literally 5 minutes.
Oh, is it? So it's a long, long wait.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, sit your guy there, go off and make yourself you know, a sandwich or something like that, or go get yourself a drink and then come back. Does he say anything pretty interesting, thing that you might want to check out and listen to? I mean, is he funny?
Just stuff.
Is he funny though? I mean, in some games,
Yeah.
those little unique conversations that most people never even ran into are so freaking hilarious that they make the game in certain respects. Like with Borderlands with Claptrap, you know, it was such a minute side character that probably never would have caught on if the fans alone just didn't get infatuated with him and say that was like one of the greatest characters you ever came up with.
Well, that's like Deckard Cain in Diablo. Everybody loved him.
But he was a main character.
And
You know,
then they
like,
killed him in this one.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, he was a main character, so it wasn't like he was in any danger of like being forgotten. But those side characters, the ones where they're like last minute, some programmers like, let's throw this guy in here because I think it would be funny. You know, everybody's like, well, If you can find the time, go ahead and do it. But we're not going to put any effort into it. We don't have the time for it.
His name was
You know, but then they go ahead and do it, and it's like a huge hit, and people are like, "It's fantastic." They put that in there, and then it becomes a big like, you know, thing in the next one because like those are rare. Those are the big ones. I was just wondering if maybe they had stuff like that in this one that you guys could think of.
Not the cow level.
I got a legendary. What was that?
And that's actually the name of it. It's not
Do not
the
think
cow
you will
level.
find anything that will make a satisfactory meal.
such pessimism from one so young. Hoping for the best.
Ring
Never
dance on
disappoints.
There we go.
Listen.
There we go. I guess that's better than what I have on. Yeah.
Ooh,
Quite a bit.
look at that. 25% extra gold. Nice.
I like it.
Help you make some money. Wear that when we go to greed.
Oh yeah, I never even thought of that. But you could have an entire suit or entire outfit
I'm going to the
dedicated just
waypoint and back
to
to
getting
camp.
more cash. So
You
when you're
go
really
ahead.
low,
I'm going back
do
to
you
town.
have that? Do you have
I
an
need to
entire
learn
set?
the spell needed to
No.
restore. I'll meet you when we get
I
to
don't
the
bother,
archives.
but there are people that do. They keep an entire set in their stash just for the point of giving them gold modifications. And then when they get a puzzle ring or a portal to greed, they just pop on that set and run through there and make so much money.
What about an entire set of armor
I
for
doubt
magical
they
drop
will.
items to fall
Those
more
who
often?
seek power
When you're
are
going through and
often
grinding,
destroyed
yeah,
by it.
See,
you know,
there's
you want to have your greatest armor, but if you don't necessarily need it when you're just trying to get better armor, then wouldn't having like an entire set for that be, you know, ideal?
They used to have that, but people complained because they would get into a group and somebody would just sit there and follow them around wearing crap gear but with high magic line,
Right.
and they wouldn't contribute at all to the group.
What does it
they-
matter? You're getting
Yep.
that high magic find, you know?
But if nobody in the group can actually do anything and kill anything,
What do you mean? Why wouldn't they be able to kill anything?
because everybody would put on their magic find and just sit there and try to leech off the group.
But you're not really leeching off with the group because you're helping them out because of that. But you're telling me that even with all the stats and stuff you have, if you put on a suit dedicated to magic finds, you wouldn't be able to kill anything at your level?
Now you might be able to. Then there weren't paragons and everything in the game yet.
So basically a level 70 and a level 1 were pretty much the same thing.
Basically, yeah.
Well, that
All right,
sucks.
we
That
gotta
shows
come
you
back in-
that... What's
We
that?
gotta come back in here and go to the Vault of the Assassins.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was, people would be like, okay, I'm just gonna put on all my magic find, and I'm gonna go into a public game, and I'm just gonna follow everybody around and let them kill. And then everybody in the group would be doing that. And you would be lucky to have one person actually trying to kill everything.
See, the way I would look at it is it wouldn't matter to me if I was the one with the magic find on or somebody else because, well, I guess it does. It does matter because you're only going to see it for yourself, right? You guys aren't seeing the same stuff for me, so yeah, I guess you would have to take turns doing that. But I don't know. You would think you'd be able to work it out because otherwise nobody would do it and you wouldn't get anything either.
Yeah. And it's okay to like, oh, I'm going to throw on my naval ring.
Even a class like this with the Witch Doctor wasn't able to do it. It just seems like even if I sucked, even if all my equipment was pathetic, my pets would still be pretty nice.
But your pets' strength are based off of you. So if you're crap, so are your pets.
Completely? Like you can't get any other? Well,
Yeah.
that sucks. I mean, you know.
No, not really, because then the stronger you get, the stronger your pets get. So
Yeah, but I would like my pets to be strong on their own as well. Like they shouldn't have to be reliant on me per se. Because I mean, come on, think about it. You're a caster. How strong are you ever really gonna be? Your pets should be like 1,000 times stronger than you, and you're just more intelligent. You know.
no, I didn't say that it was like that. I said they're based off of you. So the stronger you get, the stronger your pets get.
But they're still gonna be strong to some extent, right?
Yeah, they're still going to be able to be workable. I found our thing over here.
Okay, so then you could go in there with the witch doctors even back then and just let your pets do all the work for you. And if you were doing that with, say, 3 or 4 witch doctors, everybody had just like crap gear on for magic items, you know, and then went in with their witch doctors, you probably still would be able to do it, right?
Yeah, but it would be really slow because you would have really low DPS.
We found Ku's archives.
I mean, the only thing I can think to fix that is actually having it where the loot is shared, but I know people probably would just go crazy if you tried doing that, because you're going to have a lot of greedy people who are just like, no, everything's mine, I'm taking everything, you know?
There's a satchel right here, and then there's another satchel right here.
Let's see.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to ID this new ring that I found.
Dario was the only
Oh, look.
female
It's another Nago ring.
I found one satchel. What was the second one?
Right here below my pets.
That's the one I found. Where was the first one?
Right up here at the top of the stairs.
Oh, okay.
And Mr. AC, I would like you to put this on.
Finally, I have unlocked the secret.
Ooh, nice. Look at that, guys. Let's go ahead
You're
and
welcome.
check that out real quick. Where is it? Ooh, it's a ring, guys. Holy crap, look at that. Have a better chance of finding magical items, and it summons... Oh, well, this is what you were using, though, man.
Yeah.
Well, I can't take that from you. You got to use that. That's yours. That was a hard find for you. And, no, you got to use that one. I can't take that from
Actually, that ring gives me 16.4% less damage because the ring that I have has a socket in it and a higher magic find. And I have 4 level 70 Nago rings, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh, okay, if you're sure, man. I'll definitely use it.
It'll help you because it'll give you magic finds so you can get some gear quicker.
And I think, guys, what we're going to go ahead and do is end the episode here. If you do enjoy these episodes, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It definitely helps grow the channel, guys, and we all greatly appreciate that. Again, make sure to leave comments down below because we do want to hear back from you, and we will catch all of you next time.